Good day and welcome back to 1111 Ways. December has a way of doing something to us. It slows us down just enough to make us wait. We wait for gifts under the tree. We wait for phone calls, messages, reunions. We wait for something and moments we hope to feel special. Lights go up. Music fills the air. And quietly, almost without noticing, we begin looking outside of ourselves for something to arrive. But today, I want to ask you a different question. What if the greatest gift this season isn't something we were waiting for? What if it's something we already have? These are the questions we have to make in this world. A world confusing, a world full of negativity, but we have a lot of positive things we can look for. So welcome again to 1111 Ways. Every morning, whether we acknowledge it or not, a gift is placed in our hands. We wake up, we breathe, we feel the cold of winter, the warmth of home, the silence before the world wakes up. Life itself. Not everyone receives that gift today, and yet it's the one we overlook the most. We rush past it. We postpone joy. We say, when things calm down, when life gets easier, when the world changes. But life doesn't happen later. It happens now. Life is the only gift we received every single day, and the one we most often forget to unwrap. This idea of life as the ultimate gift isn't new. Over 2,000 years ago, the most powerful gift ever given to humanity didn't arrive with a spectacle. It arrived quietly, in a stable, in vulnerability, in humility, on a manger. The Nativity reminds us that hope didn't come wrapped in a gold or power. It came as a child, a breath, a beginning. It was that night when Jesus was born. And that night reminds us that even in the simplest place, without a cable, without a phone, there's always the magic of life. A magic that night, that baby Jesus was born to give us a lesson of love, of understanding, of giving everything for everyone else, because he came to earth to prove that. Now he was even willing to give his own life just to save us. No throne, no army, just presence. And maybe that's the message we were meant to remember all along. That the greatest gifts don't impress the world. They change the heart. Now let's be honest with each other. The world right now feels a little heavy. We see violence almost daily, wars that don't seem to end, anger louder than compassion. And at the same time, something quieter, but just as painful is happening: isolation. People are more connected digitally than ever, yet loneliness has reached levels we've never seen before. Depression, anxiety. We sit in rooms together while we're staring at separate screens. I always remember my dad once said in a Christmas reunion where the little kids were on phones and the other ones were on tablets and the grown-ups were also messaging, he hit that table and said, "Oh, in the future, there won't be a need for a mouth because we don't need to talk." And everyone laughed, but the message was strong. He was just telling us, get off the screens and see each other. We scroll endlessly, searching for something to make us feel real again. And during the holidays, this contrast becomes sharper because joy is expected, but not always felt. A viewer shared something with me recently and it stopped me on my tracks. He said, "It reminded me of the 80s, free from technology, and we really spent quality time with friends and family. Kids were out together, and when things got scary, we banded together to get past the fears. We had fun and friendships ran deep. It was different. It was a different world. That's what it was for me." That's what he said. When I read that, I realized something important. We don't miss the decade. We miss the connection. We don't miss the lack of technology. We miss the presence. Because the world back then was perfect. Life wasn't easier. Fear still existed. But when things got scary, we faced them together. Friendships ran deep because time ran slow. Because people showed up physically, emotionally. They were there. Here's the part that matters the most. That world isn't gone. The gift wasn't time. The gift was how we shared life. And that's the gift that's still available to us. Not by going backwards, but by choosing differently. The gift of life comes with something very powerful. Choice. The choice to look up, to put the phone down, to sit with someone, to listen instead of scroll, to show up instead of disappear. Life isn't asking us to fix the world, it's asking us to reconnect with each other. There's a movie many people watch in December. I love it. It's called It's a Wonderful Life. A man named George Bailey becomes convinced his life has meant nothing.
Now, a dictionary? Tommy, stop that, stop it. Janie, haven't you learned that silly tune yet? You play it over and over again. Now stop it, stop it.
He feels invisible, overwhelmed, alone, until he's shown the truth, that every small act matters, that every kindness ripple outward, that his presence changed lives in a way he never saw. And the message is simple. You don't need to be extraordinary to be essential. Your life matters, even on the days you can't feel it. Just like the Nativity, just like the memories we carry from simpler times, meaning isn't found in progress alone. It's found in relationships. And I remember the little boy that says to his dad, "Every time we hear the bell rings, an angel gets his wings." Such a beautiful message because it's meaningful because it's telling you you matter. You matter to more than you think, to a lot of people. We all impact lives. We all impact others. We all are meant to be here for a reason. And I think the biggest treasure that you can get, it's not winning the Powerball. It's winning a lot of hearts that love you, that care about you, and that miss you when you're not there. So maybe the real question is December isn't what will I get, but what can I be present for? Who can I reach out to? Who can I remind that they're not alone? You don't need money. You don't need answers. You don't need perfection. You just need presents. Because maybe the greatest Christmas gift isn't something under the tree. Maybe it's you, alive, attentive, willing to love. I always see that and some families try to give more and more and more and more presents to their kids. Well, the important meaning there is teaching them the value of the family, the value of those who love them, the value of those who came before us that gave us life so that we could be there in that moment, the value of nature, the value of the sky and the stars and the sun that gives us warmth every day. Before the noise, before the wrapping paper, before the expectations, pause. You woke up. You're breathing. You're here. That is the gift. If this message touched you, share it with someone who may need it this Christmas. Subscribe to 1111 Ways so we can keep reminding each other of what truly matters. And tell me in the comments what part of life feels like a gift to you right now. Until next time, remember, life is a gift, and we're meant to share it. Take care, and Merry Christmas.
Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right.
Attaboy, Clarence.